My wife thinks I still don't understand Spanish after 5 years of marriage, but I've been fluent for the past 18 months and hear every word she says about me to her mother. I started learning Spanish secretly after our 3rd anniversary. Natalia would light up during calls with her mom, glancing at me with these loving eyes while speaking Spanish, and I desperately wanted to know what she said about me. I'd seen those viral stories where spouses say the sweetest things about their partners in their native language, so I started learning. 6 months in, I could already understand most conversations. In English, she complained about small things, but in Spanish, I was her patient, romantic hero, the husband who still brings flowers every Friday. Those overheard conversations felt like love letters she never meant to send. The secrecy felt harmless, even romantic. That changed 3 months ago. She was complaining to her mother in Spanish about me leaving dishes in the sink, and without thinking, I got up and loaded the dishwasher. She froze mid-sentence. Then she asked casually, "David, did you understand what I just said?" I covered fast. "I just noticed the dishes when I stood up for a drink." She accepted it, but something shifted. After that, she stopped taking her mom's calls when I was nearby. She started testing me. She'd switch to Spanish mid-conversation and say things like, "The mailman is cute," or "Your mother is annoying," while watching my face closely. That's when I realized I was in trouble. Things got worse at the grocery store. We ran into her college friend Rosa, and they started chatting rapidly in Spanish. Then Rosa casually mentioned seeing Natalia at the lake last Saturday and asked if he still drove the blue BMW. Natalia went white. She cut Rosa off instantly, switched to English, and introduced me. Rosa looked confused and started to say, "But I thought he didn't understand." Natalia interrupted again and rushed us out, claiming we were late for a movie. I was stunned. I've never driven a BMW, and last Saturday, Natalia told me she was at a friend's house, not at a lake. In the car, she was silent. I asked if Rosa seemed confused. "She mixes people up," Natalia muttered. That's when the paranoia started. She called her cousin, Luis, a linguistics professor, asking how to catch someone pretending not to understand a language. She started writing notes, watching my reactions, studying my face for micro-expressions. "Are you sure you don't understand Spanish?" she'd ask. And every time I'd smile and say no. The pressure kept building. Last week, I almost responded when she told her mom I had food in my teeth. Then I overheard her say she needed proof by the 15th. She started leaving voice recorders around the house, playing Spanish news loudly during breakfast, pretending to have emergencies in Spanish just to watch me react. Yesterday, she told her mother the house was on fire. I didn't flinch. This morning was the worst. She left her phone on the counter while she showered. A text popped up in Spanish. "Can't wait for this weekend. 5 years was too long. I love you." My blood went cold. When Natalia came downstairs and saw me holding her phone, she froze in the doorway. I could see the calculations running through her head. I handed her the phone with a confused look. "Your phone keeps buzzing," I said. "Is everything okay?" She stared at me for 10 agonizing seconds, searching my face. I stayed blank, slightly annoyed, like I just wanted my coffee. The relief on her face was immediate. She smiled, genuinely, and called her mother right there while I made coffee. "Mama, he definitely doesn't understand Spanish," she said. The messages were right on the screen and he had no idea what he was looking at. Her mom laughed and warned her to be careful. Natalia smiled confidently. "I don't have to worry anymore. He's completely clueless." Then, still smiling, she added, "By the way, I'm finally meeting Diego again this weekend. I'll tell David it's a girls' trip so he doesn't call." That's when I finally spoke. "So, do you want me to drop your luggage off at Diego's?" I said calmly. "Or are you taking an Uber?" The look of pure horror on her face was priceless.